Why does the black man serve the white man? Why does everything the black man do benefit the white man? Why does the black man say freedom is doing what I want to do? And why is it that everything he wants to do enriches the European?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Maybe I need to be more specific, because I think that both of y'all are talking about community leadership, and you're talking about dealing within the context of what we already are existing in. Yeah, there are people that are community leaders in that sense, but that's not what I'm talking about. Where's the silent people, the voices talking about nationhood? Land, infrastructure, nationhood. Talking about having some shit of our own. Not living within this context, not going out and voter registration and all that bullshit. That basically is all civil rights issues geared around trying to exist within the white man's context. Where are the leaders talking about our people having our own shit?
I just think we've heard. I just think that, and I know where you're coming from. But hold on. I think that we hear. I hear a lot. I don't know if I want to call them leaders. I think I hear a lot of. And I know what you're saying too, King. When you say lead, I get it. You don't believe in it like I don't. But there are a lot of people that speak about self-preservation and community preservation. Like I said earlier, I'm not sure if we're missing your point, because they're just drowned out. I don't know if y'all guys listen to podcasts, or if you have Sirius Radio and listen to Channel 126 on Sirius. There are some real heavy hitters that talk about nothing but black financial independence from the government.
You guys are missing about. He's not talking about that. He's talking about a literal nation of our own, not just grassroots community work or cooperative economics within this nation, because that's still existing within this umbrella. We're not talking about that. He's not.
We're not going to get that. We're not going to get that.
Well, that's what he's saying. That's his point.
Okay, so we're not
discussing that. We need to be discussing that.
We need to be discussing that, but guess what? We're not going to get that. So you have to get in the game and figure out how do we work around the fact that the majority, we're probably not going to get that. And when you talk about the King that just brought that up, because I've agreed with everything that he said, but he got in here and got straight to the point, and he's been accurate with his stuff. So here's another point that's accurate. We're not going to get that. And due to the fact that we're not going to get that, where do you go where you can't get something? What do you do when your jump shot don't work in the basketball game? Do you just not play? Do you quit, or do you start driving to the hoop?
Can I answer that?
Sure. Absolutely you can.
Actually, I'm not. It's actually just me pointing out what already exists. You know what's going to happen? Right. Mm-hmm. Because we're not. Now you said we're not going to get it, and I'm not even going to argue with you on that. But there's for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Absolutely.
And what is happening? This is not me predicting what's going to happen. This is what's already happening. Mm-hmm. When you let your people know that they are not going to have their own socioeconomic and political construct, that they're not going to have a nation of their own, that they're always going to live under the socioeconomic and political domination of another group, then what your people are going to do is become solo soldiers. They're going to say, fuck the collective. What the fuck is me worried about the collective going to do? I'm living here under the white man's influence, so I got to do me. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're doing. It's not what they're going to do. That's what we are. We have a bunch of scattered individualists who, and the only thing that aligns us is our aesthetic similarities. We look black.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it's like there's only going to be, but for so long, the people are going to feel that they are part of some vague abstraction. And at some point, and that's why I said when we did that video, I put that video out called "Broken Conscious Community Members." Breaking, and this is a sad fact, but it's a fact.
Can somebody
leaving the conscious community, leaving consciousness, leaving cultural consciousness, and all of that. That is not. That is a inevitable reality. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. And if anybody recently saw the Dave Chappelle specials, did anybody see those?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Did you hear? Did you see the second part where he said he talked about a term called mileage on a hoe?
Oh yeah, that was very profound.
That mileage on a hoe is very appropriate to what I'm talking about right now. We keep running our people around and giving them no direction and no purpose, because having your own shit is a purpose. If I'm a teenager, I don't want to hear, well, you're going to always live in your parents' house. No, the goal is to get my own shit. And if you don't give your people a goal, and you keep them running around, preparing in these perpetual struggle forever, they're going to drop out. And then they're just going to be concerned about themselves and their own black ass, and that's where we are right now.
It was war they wanted and war they got, but they wilted in the heat where my Uzi got hot when I